I have spent the past 4 months already trying to improve my life, and it's halfway working. Let's dive into the breakdown of what I've been doing and how this month has been going for the 4-month update. The first area that I wanted to improve in is like social media / being online, chronically online. It is a problem. And the goal was to spend a lot less time on social media, but also spend less time on Netflix and YouTube watching videos in the background, kind of having videos playing in the background a lot of the time. Here's how that has been going, and I feel like this has been going fairly well and better each month. This month, I've been doing really well with social media. Like, I still check in sometimes because I need to post, because I'm a singer and an author, so I need to be present online. But I don't scroll nearly as much as I used to. Like, I sometimes still scroll, and I think that's completely fine, but it's not as omnipresent anymore. So I definitely succeeded with that. That was fantastic. Concerning the YouTube / Netflix, I did okay, I would say. I haven't been watching very much YouTube. I have been kind of rewatching The Rookie since the new season is coming out. So I have spent a little more time watching streaming platforms again, but I would say it's not too much. Like, there have been times where I've done this a lot more. I think it's okay. I feel like some days I could watch a little bit less, and I will try to do that this month, the last month of this 5-month challenge, but it's not as much of a problem anymore as it once was. One thing that I have been prioritizing, though, especially the last 2 months, I would say, is to have evenings or some time off each evening where I focus on things that have nothing to do with screens. Like, I have been drawing, actually I've been painting. I've been painting. I have been reading more in the evenings too. I have been dancing, just doing things that have nothing to do with screens, that have nothing to do with work. That's really important, and that's a balance I'm trying to find, and I feel like I've gotten fairly good at that. But now I actually crave these away from screens evenings, and I think that's actually a massive step up, because it didn't used to be this way, and I feel like that means it's kind of working. The next topic was disconnectedness, and I feel like this is one of the, out of the 4 topics, there are 2 I'm succeeding with and 2 I'm not really succeeding with, and the disconnectedness is one that I'm not succeeding with. I have tried a lot of different approaches to this, and I don't really feel like anything that I'm trying is working. Like, I'm putting myself in a position where I can meet new people, but there's never really anybody my age to meet, or like, I'm not saying they have to be exactly my age, but roughly my age group, age range. If you're like 30 years older, then you're not really probably going to be like my bestie. So this one is one that I'm struggling with. It started off pretty strong, I would say, and then it kind of petered out. At this point, I just don't really know how to continue in this area, because I feel like making friends in your 20s, that's like the hardest time to make friends. It's easy in your teenage years and in your school years, because you have a lot of people your age around you all the time, and there's going to be someone roughly your age who's going to have some similar interests. But once you're out of university, and if you're working jobs where most of your colleagues aren't really your age, kind of gets harder. Yeah. And also, I don't live in a massive city, so there are limitations to this. I don't know how to continue. I will try my best for this last month of the year and see if maybe I can figure something out. Maybe I can meet some new people. If not, I'm not gonna force it, because I will be spending some time in the last few days and the last week and a half with my family over Christmas. So I have limited time to do this. But I think this is something that I have to obviously continue into the next year anyways, because I have a lot of acquaintances and I have a lot of friends that I communicate with online because they live in different countries. But I don't really have a lot of in-person friends. And I feel like I need that. I do. So we'll keep working on it. The third area that I've wanted to work on is performances, because I'm a singer and performances has been something that's been really hard to come by in my city. So one thing that I've been trying all year long already is to write to venues and ask them if I can perform there. I have had very limited success with reaching out, also repeated reaching out. There was one creepy situation where I ended up not actually saying yes to a gig because of the person that was booking me was being very creepy. Yeah, that was not it. And aside from that, I haven't really had any opportunities presented to me, of course, but I also haven't really had anybody be like, yeah, okay, what do you say? What is your rate? What do you plan on singing? Anything like that. It's not been happening. So if the performances don't come to me, or if I can't come to the venues, then I will perform here. I will have online concerts. That's just the way it's gonna be. I have been doing TikTok lives where I sing a lot. I've been doing that regularly, like 3 times a week for 1.5 years almost. I can perform. I have a bit of an audience. I can do this. So I've been starting to plan a little something. Next year, I will do a little online concert, probably every single month or at least every other month, and have a little different theme for each month. The first one is already going to be encouragement, courage, starting into a year strong, you got this. I've already decided that. That's what I want to start out with. And it's just going to be a little online event. And I am going to like design a costume for that. I'm going to make this a whole thing. I'm probably also going to be providing y'all content here. So if you want to come to the concerts, you can. Getting performance opportunities is difficult. No matter how much reaching out you do, no matter how hard you work on this. So I've got to try my best to make my own opportunities. I have a bit of an audience on social media, but I feel like probably not a lot of them will actually turn up for this. So I will try my best. And I realized that maybe there's only going to be like 3 people turning up for this. But that is 3 people more than if none turned up. And this will give me a little bit of credibility too, because I will be live streaming those, but I will also probably try to get some filming material from each of them so that I can be like, well, I have had live concerts. Here is my content. And the more of this kind of content and the more of a following I have from this, the more likely it is that finally a venue will actually say, yes, okay, come by, open for someone, that's fine. We see that you have a little bit of experience with this. It's going to happen. We're going to make it happen. I'll obviously still be reaching out to venues. Not so much now over the Christmas New Year period. That's where everyone is really busy and doing their own thing. But like January starts, we're back at it. I have plans. And we're going to make this happen. The last area that I wanted to work on in these 5 months, and I feel like I've been doing really well last month and this month, is movement. I've been dancing regularly. I've been doing strength workouts regularly. I feel like with the reintroduction of the strength workouts, they're mild. They're genuinely very mild. The pain flare-ups have gotten a little bit worse. I've had a lot more intense pain flare-ups for like half a year now. I know the reason behind them. There is a reason behind it, but it's not been very fun. And I feel like this time I honestly just have to push through it. I feel like I have to push through it once and then it's gonna get better eventually because my body will have a little more strength and stronger muscles and more flexibility, and then it will get better eventually. So I am doing this time. I am pushing through. I did really well in that all of November. I've been very consistent with the strength workouts. I've been consistent with the dancing. I obviously walk around a lot. I feel like that part is going really well. And for December, I just want to maintain that. Just keep going, keep doing it. And I have a feeling that that's going to work out just fine. Maybe the pain flare-ups are not going to get better this month, but I feel like after 2 months of really consistent strength training, it will start getting better. Like the body does adjust to some degree. So I'm hoping that like January it'll start getting better. Maybe even already in a few weeks. This is my update for month number 4. I feel like I've had some really good times this month, and in these areas that I'm focusing on, I've had some highlights. I've also had some times where I was like, why is nobody letting me perform? No matter how much I reach out, no matter what I do. Why are my pain flare-ups being so persistent? I feel like I have regained a little bit of excitement because some of the things have been working out, and I feel like deciding that I want to do my own little concerts instead of waiting for the opportunity and for all the stars to align so somebody will let me perform finally. It's not no. We can't keep waiting. We can't keep waiting. We have to create. We have to create the opportunities. There was an up and down, but generally speaking, I think it went pretty decently this month. Especially towards the end of the month, I've been feeling a lot more upbeat about things and a little happier about how this year has worked out for me, even though I have had a lot of ups and downs this year. Ups and downs. There were some really difficult things that went on this year, especially health-wise, and also with my career kind of stalling a lot, my music career, but I got this. It feels like this was kind of the year where the universe was like, do you really want this? How much do you really want this actually? And I stuck with it. I keep proving, and I kept proving time and again that I really, really want this. Eventually the universe has to start giving back, right? Has already kind of started because I got my first radio play. I don't know if I already told you all about this, but I got my first radio play of one of my songs last month. So in November. I'm filming this at the beginning of December. That was really fantastic. That was for You Got This, Babe, my latest single. But by the time you are watching this, my newest single, Winter Loving, is already out, so go listen to that too. That'll be it for me. I will be back with a final update for this 5-month journey in a few weeks at the end of the year. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely see you all soon again. Bye! HSV or something.